is Diamond Sonpon?
Who is Diamond Sonpon? Also known as Alexis Barclay. This Liberian-American powerhouse is an actress, producer, creator, and philanthropist whose star is on the rise, gaining prominence.
I'm Diamond Sonpon. I'm a global African storyteller, a culture producer, and a creative entrepreneur. I'm the founder of Coming to Africa, Inc. and Motherland Global. See, my life work centers around reconnecting the African diaspora to our roots. Now, I do this through films, media, education, and immersive storytelling. See, my journey began with a deep personal longing to truly understand who I am beyond the borders of America. See, like most of us, I'm an immigrant. My parents are. And that longing has led me on the journey to make sure I help millions of my brothers and sisters reconnect with Africa. Not as a place of pain and suffering and inadequacy and mediocrity, but a place of true power, beauty, and belonging. What inspired me to start Coming to Africa? Coming to Africa is a reality TV show. We want to be able to bring 15 African Americans and Nigerians born in the diaspora to Nigeria for the first time. Learning African American history, learning American history in college and in high school, I never heard about Ilefe, I never heard about the Oni, I've never heard about the dynasties. And it's so empowering to know that it existed prior to slavery, during slavery, after slavery. Well, Coming to Africa was born from a spiritual and cultural awakening. In 2020, COVID hit, I had to go back to Africa. I refused to live and die in America without discovering who I was. And as an African woman, living in the diaspora, grew up in the diaspora, I realized how disconnected we are from our identity, our history, and our true stories. I created Coming to Africa to serve as a bridge, connecting Black people around the world back to the motherland through travel, immersive experiences, film, businesses, and cultural exchange. It is about healing, ownership, and rewriting of our narrative. And thank God for Asho Speed for literally living, breathing my dream in real time. Of all of the projects, which one I am most excited about? Well, right now, I am deeply passionate about Motherland Connect. And the expansion of WAKAverse. The expansion of WAKAverse is so exciting for me because, see, these two projects, it worked together. One, Motherland Connect, tells our stories through films, while the other, WAKAverse, allow you to step inside them. Immersive virtual reality. See, we're not just creating content here. My goal is to build new ways for African stories to be lived, to be experienced, and monetized globally. Now, what has been my proudest moment with Motherland Connect? I think the whole thing. But my proudest moment has to be seeing our independent, Liberian-led documentary reach a major platform like Amazon Prime and Apple TV across the US, Europe, and Canada. See, that moment proved something to me, that African stories told by us can stand on the world stage without compromise. See, this was never just a film. For me, this was a declaration. Okay. How would you describe Black Girl Magic, Chronicles of Amani Rivers? Oh, it's my favorite thing I've ever created. So, the Black Girl Magic, it is a powerful spiritual and emotionally rich series. It's about a young Black girl discovering her purpose while healing generational trauma and stepping in her destiny. See, through Amani Rivers, we get to explore faith, love, identity, and that quiet strength of the Black woman. And this is a fantasy. This is a fantasy story. It's realism, and it is ancestral wisdom woven together in a 10-book series that is available on Amazon Prime. You can purchase and join the conversation. What is WAKAverse and why does it matter? See, WAKAverse is first of its kind. African Center Virtual Universe. See, it allows users to experience African cities, food, fashion, mythology, music, spirituality, all through an immersive virtual reality experience. Any country in Africa. See, this is important because Africa has been digitally erased and misrepresented. WAKAverse gives us ownership over how our future is imagined in the digital world. And we get to be a part of that. And it's exciting. Imagine traveling to Africa virtually without leaving the comfort of your home. And after that experience, you get to decide when, how, and where to travel and experience in real time. That's the beauty of WAKAverse. Which role challenges you the most? And which excites you the most? Let's see. Well, being a producer is the most challenging thing. I'm a creative. I literally can create anything. Give me some time. But you have to learn, and it is very difficult when you have not done something before. So producing is the most challenging because you are responsible for the vision, the money, the people, the attitude, and the execution. But being a culture storyteller is what excites me the most. Creating words, universes, characters, movements that uplift people from where my soul lives. So rewarding. I love it. I love what I do. What is a misconception about your work or African diaspora storytelling? Well, people think African stories are a niche. The Western world looks at African story as a niche. Well, they're not. African stories are global, universal, and deeply human. Another misconception is that we need approval from the Western system of creating to be validated. And we don't. We need ownership and infrastructure and believe in our own power and ability to tell our own stories. And trust that our people wants to hear those stories. What's next for 2026, 2027? I'm excited because first we're launching Miss Motherland Global. We're expanding on WAKAverse Looking for some partners, some graphic people, come and talk to me. Let's build this word together. And we will be releasing new book series under the Black Girl Magic Collection, the King's Quest and the Queen's Quest. We will also be doing some international film festivals and some media projects across Africa. Now, every project we do is always to showcase the excellence of Africa.
I was interested in telling multiple stories with as many people who was willing to take the ride with me.
This has led me on a search across America to discover African Americans of African descent who would like to journey with me back to the motherland.
To be able to understand exactly how we got to where we are.
I wanted to come to Nigeria because I'm someone who doesn't know my history.
COVID allowed me to take time to myself to even be able to realize that I desperately needed this journey. And I am super excited to see what we're going to do by the end of these 20 days.
For these things, but you know, when you get here, you don't know how you're gonna take it.
I'm living my wildest dreams and my ancestors' wildest dreams.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm holding back tears and a lot of emotions.
Lagos experience.